In this video, I will focus on subtracting vectors in a graphical way. And I need to warn you, this is going to be a little bit more difficult than adding vectors together. So let's say we have vector A, and I'm going to use the same vector I used before. This is vector B. And I want to find the vector A minus the vector B. Now, I would say the simple, I will show you two ways. The simple way to do it is to convert the subtraction into an addition of vectors. Now, if this is vector B, then the vector minus B will have to have the same length and point in the opposite direction. So really, now, according to this, what I need to do is add the vectors A and minus B. And if you recall, to add two vectors, I need to bring them tip to tail. So I'm going to start with A here. This is vector A. I'm going to bring the vector minus B tip to tail to vector A. So this will be minus B. The tail of minus B is on the tip of vector A. And now for the sum, I'm going to start from here and go to the tip of the vector minus B. This will be A minus B. Okay, now this is the simple way, but it is also a little bit time consuming, at least more time consuming than the other way that I will show you now. But for this second approach, you will have to remember the process. So A minus B, you will have to remember the following: tip minus tail. And I will show you what I mean with that. The vector A is this. The vector B is, let's say, it's something like this. Close enough. What I mean with tip minus tail, okay, so I've drawn both vectors A and B with the same with the two tails at the same point. Now the vector A minus B will have the tip at A and the tail at B. So the tail is gonna be at B and the tip is gonna be at A. There we go, we got the vector A minus B. Now, as you saw, this is faster, less time consuming than the previous approach, but the drawback here is that you will actually, you will have to remember this process. Now, you can, I do recommend that you practice this approach and you try to remember it, so that with more practice, the easier it will get for you to subtract two vectors in a graphical way.